Actually, this is the third time within these 40 days to ride to Awanda because of all kinds of mistakes. So, for this video, I rode for more than 1,000 kilometers, but I don't get frustrated. All I know is that the more setback I get, the more determined I am. It's good to be obsessed, especially obsessed with something meaningful. Yesterday, I planned to leave Keelung at dawn, riding straight toward Awanda and finish the shooting by noon. But I ended up setting off later at around 9 in the morning and arrived in Puli, Nantou at about 3 p.m. So, after checking in a hotel, which I randomly chose according to the commercial signposts along the way, I rode to Liyutan and shot there. Riding on the mountain road between Wushe and Awanda is so much fun. Along the way, I can once in a while catch a glimpse of a reservoir, Wanda Reservoir, unlike some of its counterparts with some foot trails surrounding them. The only way to observe it is to ride or walk on this road. In short, before getting to Awanda, people are forced to indulge in the picturesque surroundings. This road and all the passengers on it are possessed by this tranquil, elegant, and magnificent water. My journey starts from here. This is one of many parking lots here, and this is the only one in which every car is accompanied by sakura trees. If you happen to park your car at the right time, it will be covered with cherry blossom. This is the second floor of the tourist center. Let's get in. The tables and chairs must be made of wood from the forest here. Wow, how artistic but practical the bookshelves are. Maybe I should purchase some for when fish are talking second-hand bookstore in Keelung. On one side of the glass is rain, and the other side are books. When customers are looking at books, they can also see raindrops sneaking down the glass. Let's get to the first floor. This floor serves as the introduction center. These facilities are used to demonstrate the plants, landscapes, and the stars. If you want to stay overnight here in Awanda, wood cabins are offered. However, you have to make a reservation long before you get here. Go get a squirrel or a snake. Don't look at me like that. This is the ecological pond boasting a variety of creatures inside. It is said that many influencers made selfies here. making this spot hot and popular. But maybe because of the season when no leaves can be seen in maple trees, the pond is not so lush and lively, and except the sound of leaves and branches tantalized by breeze, nothing else came into my ear.
A vast lawn. Wow. I think all this layout is used for, kind of a facade or the introduction of what the tourists are going to see later, because the selling point of this forest recreational area is its forest and the valley, not the lawn or a little pond. But anyway, and it occurred to me that they work as a kind of appetizers before a big meal.奧萬大. This is the original route leading to the maple tree forest, but because it was broken or even destroyed, of course, by nature, so it is blocked. Tourists need to take another route, and which is a shorter one. It's a kind of a shortcut to get to the destination, to get to the essence of this recreational zone.
These 3 bold cypresses stand here, acknowledging every visitor, and when they are dressed up in gorgeous red, yellow, and orange coats, people will never take pictures without them in the background. They will always impress the visitors just stepping into this forest park. This forest resort is situated behind Wanda Reservoir. It used to be the homeland of some Aborigine tribes. During the time under Japanese rule, it was used to develop hydropower. In 1994, Awanda National Forest Recreational Area was born.
Because of the destruction of Hao I need to take this wooden stair down to another route, leading us to all kinds of beautiful scenes. Let's go. You see, the riverbed is covered with gray rock and mud. Even the water itself is gray. See? Gray water.
This is the other end of Hao slopes for tough guys. You can see how steep this trail is, and it seems these engineers are figuring out how to or planning to fix it. Hope it can be recovered soon, and I really appreciate their hard work and contribution. Torrential rain caused horrible landslide, covering the original trails, rivers, streams, even public toilets with debris. The bridge was also destroyed. What I see now is totally different from what I saw 20 years ago. Although it caused a lot of inconvenience, or it left the landscape devastated and ugly, the most unfortunate victims are the plants, animals, and insects. Their lives and habitats were demolished. We just lost a part of our tourist spot. Without profound research, I can't argue who or what is responsible for it. All I can say is that if you want to visit some place like this, I suggest you set off as soon as possible. It won't be there waiting for you forever.
What a giant rock. This kind of structure, reconstruction, of course by tourists, make this place a little bit religious. I think this is a very special view in Taiwan. This is a forest consisting purely of a jiuchong tree. Jiuchong. Jiu means 9, of course chong means sky, maybe. Of course, this kind of tree it is common in Taiwan. But look at this forest. Purely consisting of this kind of tree. I think 95% of the trees in this wood is jiuchong. Yeah. So it's very atmospheric. Yes. This tree is characterized by its slippery bark.
It feels so smooth. Its texture is different from most of the other trees. If you don't understand this tree, you may think they're all withered.
I personally I like this tree. Yes, because the size of its leaves is very suitable for materials used in pot plants. Yes. But because jiuchong, this word chong in Mandarin is the word for poor. So people in Taiwan, maybe in China, they don't like this tree because this pronunciation stands for bad luck, chong, being poor. Okay. And here, I really admire this rock wall in Awanda, but it is not a tourist site. There's no any sign or post demonstrating or exhibiting it. You see, and there are 3 giant tree, the roots of giant tree. And between them, the distance between them each other is the same. What a coincidence, right? What a coincidence. Yeah, it's pine trees. Look at this wall. It's a big rock. And the old route is here. We used to walk from here and go across the river to that forest. Very beautiful. That's exactly the reason why Awanda is famous for maple leaves, because there's the forest, a wood consisting mainly or only of maple trees, just like the jiuchong forest we just enjoyed, the same. And let's move up to that suspension bridge, it may take another 20 minutes to walk upward, taking some stairs. Here, the map. Just start from here and walk to the Haohan Pool. But in the end, this Haohan Pool, it is destroyed. So now we go back to the tourist center to take another route and all the way coming here. Okay? Awanda suspension bridge.
This suspension bridge was built in 2009. It is 90 meters high, 180 meters long. Walking on it, I can observe spectacular Central Mountain Range and the convergence point of Wanda's southern stream and Wanda northern stream. With strong gales, I can feel it rock slightly. However, this time, to my astonishment, I'm not terrified at all. I'm even having fun on it. I wonder if I have just rid myself of the fear of height, or I am absolutely immersing myself in the heartwarming embrace of Mother Nature. With this suspension bridge, I can overlook this park as if I am not swinging my legs, but flapping my wings. Some national forest parks feature waterfalls, some cherry flowers, some unique landscapes, or some specific living things. However, no matter what characteristics they boast, the host is Mother Nature. We all are guests. And the reason why these national parks exist is that we don't need to be veteran mountain climbers to get into the nature. We can take a walk in mountains without all the gadgets and protection. So, for me, to witness all those features is just a bonus. Without them, being here in the mountains is such blessed fun.
We're now here. Okay, we just went through this suspension bridge, forest classroom, bird watching platform. Okay, and that is a pond, ecological pond. Do you remember? And well, that is a cedar pond. It has a name. You remember that there is a pond under the trees, very beautiful, beside that education or nature center. Okay, so now here we are in pine tree zone, and I'm going to take a walk around the pine tree zone. The floor is covered with the leaves of pine tree. It's just like needles. This is leaf. Okay, this is wonderful, right?
After taking a walk around this pine tree zone, I'm heading back to my motorbike, riding to Fengyuan, and get together with God. Hope that my work may do good to any of you. Luma's field trip. See you next time.